It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the 901 Show live from Memphis, Tennessee. Bringing in my co-host for the night, my son, my heartbeat, and the heartbeat of the South, Tim Harrington. Hey, Tim, how you doing?
Hey, Mom, I'm doing okay. How you guys doing?
Well, I feel happy.
All
Yeah.
right.
We're in Studio 3, so I don't know if it's going to pick up our audience or not. You know, we had some trouble with it before.
Yeah.
So things were supposed to be fixed on their end. So I thought I would try
Okay.
it. And
Okay.
I've sent the
Okay.
messages out to everybody, but hey, what can I do? I can only post it out there. And
Yeah. That's all you can do. That's all you can
y-
do.
yeah,
You
let
know.
me. I'm trying to get some of these windows out the way
Okay.
so that I can go to Facebook
All right.
and I'm on there. Okay. And I was trying to see. It's live now. I'm be wanting the video to um to stay to be going. Okay. But see
Okay.
play when I hit them, they used to let it just play live, but now they don't do that. So I
Right.
don't know why they don't do that anymore. Anyway, mm, okay. What is that? I'm gonna switch profiles here. So I don't see anyone in the audience yet.
Okay.
But we're gonna go ahead and do what we are doing,
All right.
and let me just go to our homepage on 901 Show and what they doing. What in the world? They always messing with something. I can't even get to my page. All right, there we
Oh
go.
no.
Yeah. So I'm gonna share this. Maybe I can share it to my story. Let me see. Yeah, when I was on
There go
Streamline.
Mary. Hey Mary.
All right, Mary, you came in. Good, good to see you, Mary. Hello. Yeah, I was trying to do this from the 901 show
Mm-hmm.
page as well,
Okay.
and so we're live now. All right, and that's all I'm gonna do. They can
Okay.
they can watch it on the playback. That's all I can say. They can
That's
watch it on
right.
the. All right then. So Tim, what you been doing since Friday night?
Not a whole lot of anything, just relaxing and found me a couple of interesting shows to watch.
Oh, what you watching?
Yeah. This one, the particular one, is called the Murder Tapes. Um, yeah, it's
British?
really no, it's not British. It's
Oh,
American, but it's different. I haven't seen one like that before.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How about
And
you?
where is that playing on?
That is playing on Amazon. It's on
Okay,
Amazon.
on
Yeah.
Prime. Okay.
Uh huh.
Well,
Yeah.
right now I'm watching British drama crime series called Marcella on Netflix.
Okay.
I think I've seen it before, but I'm gonna watch it again because it
I
seems so
saw it.
good.
It's good.
Yeah, yeah. I think I
Uh
went to sleep on the series last
huh.
time, so
Yeah, I think it's got a slow start,
I
I
had to
believe.
start. Yeah, I had to start. I got to start all over again,
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and then I did watch the first episode of the House of the Dragon.
Oh yeah. How was it?
It's on HBO. But I
Okay.
knew
I
that
said I was gonna wait.
I knew they was gonna do it a week at a time. It comes on.
Yeah.
It comes on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock, 8 to 9 o'clock Central Time. I don't. I guess it's 9 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
But yeah, I recorded it, and then I also watched it because I want to record the whole series so I can always go back and watch it again.
Right.
I said I have Dish, and so with Dish, I can record any show and it stays in my DVD. What they call it, DVR section platform.
Okay. Yeah.
DVD platform that's built into the system, into
Yeah.
Dish. I can
Right.
record the show and it's just always there.
Okay.
Mm, in a
Okay.
series. And I love
Yeah.
that about Dish. Yeah. And
Okay.
then on top of that, I don't care how old the movie is or how old the show is, it displays to me in 1080, um,
HD.
1080 PhD. Yes,
Yeah.
make
Well,
everything
yeah, that's
crisp,
good.
make everything crisp, and the
Yeah, that's
colors
good. That's
really
all right. Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, the colors really
Yeah.
beautiful. So I love that. I'm so glad that I
Yeah.
finally switched, got my own satellite in my own yard. Yeah,
Yeah. I
I was.
decided that I was gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and let a
Uh,
couple of them
to,
build up before I
I
start
think it's
watching.
about 8 or 10 series, so you got to wait 10 weeks.
Well, I might wait till it get halfway,
Oh,
go that route.
halfway. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I got you, I got you, I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
All right then. So, that's what I've been doing. That's what you've been doing. Sounds like we've been doing pretty much the same thing.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty
Yeah, yeah.
much.
Um, Scylla's not with us tonight, y'all. She is filming. They doing rehearsal for a film, for the film that she's gonna do. That we all
Okay.
are gonna do. All of our team is going to do the commercial, the Walmart commercial.
Uh
So
huh.
they're rehearsing. Her and Trish are rehearsing their part. So Tim, you and I'll probably get a call shortly, or notification from the producer to let
Okay.
us know when we have to go and rehearse our part. So, and they'll probably send it to us an email. I don't know if I have a line or not, but whatever it is, we're gonna do it for the chef. Chef
Okay.
Chef Mars. He's a friend of the Emily Pearl Show, and he has gotten his hemp spinach dip
Uh-huh.
patented, patented, approved
Okay.
by the FDA,
All
and will
right.
be shown in all the Walmart stores.
Hey,
Well,
Rita.
hello, Rita. How you doing, my dear? So great to see you. Yes, bless your heart. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
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 Uh, how you been doing, girl? Type in how you been doing. Yes, and we broadcast every Tuesday night, 901 show, and every Friday night for our entertainment show night, and then we do Thursday nights for our politics show. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
letting you know, so you can drop in anytime you want to.
Anytime.
So tonight we are talking about this tag license plate situation in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
This is
That's
so
topical.
embarrassing. I have not heard of a situation like this anywhere else in the country. Have you, Tim?
I have not. This is the first time.
Yes. And the bad part about it is uh we've been doing happy and blessed. She says she
We
been
good.
doing
We good.
fine.
Yeah, we
Great.
good,
Yes,
Rita.
we
Thanks.
have. We sure have. Missed you too. But this tag situation. They did finger pointing for 3 or 4 months. And some of those people still have not gotten their tags, especially the people that order them online.
Yeah.
And the thing of it was when the whole thing started was with when they changed the new plates. I think that's when it started.
Okay.
But it's just ridiculous. And what I don't like about it is this: and people can't get their tags, and it's not their fault, and
Yeah.
they getting tickets. You
Well,
know,
you know,
go
I,
ahead.
I read somewhere that they extended it. They extended it for 60 days.
Well, they had a lady on the news this morning say that she was ticketed. She showed up this morning to get her tag. She got a ticket over the weekend, and no, it was Monday.
Okay.
So she showed up yesterday to get her tags, and the office is closed for a whole week.
Really?
Yeah, they closed the office for a whole week, and Wanda Halbert, the head Shelby County clerk, is vacationing in Jamaica.
Is that right? That's
Everybody
not a
been
good
upset
look.
about that. Everybody
Yeah, that's
upset
not a
about
good
that because
look.
they say that it's a crisis going on, and she should
Yeah.
take a vacation at a later time. She should
Yes.
be there helping them with the backlog.
Yep.
But
Yep.
everybody just voted her back in because I think that people really thought that she wasn't going to make it back in there. But she did. People voted her back in. But
Okay.
I don't think that's a good way to show your constituents thanks, Wanda Halbert. And
Yeah,
I
that's not
hope
a
somebody show you the video, show
yeah, that's not a good look at all. She should have rearranged her vacation to a later
in
date.
Jamaica.
Yeah. That's
But
not a good
then
look.
I see her side of it too. She's been heckled, talked about, finger pointed at for the past 2, 3 months, which probably put a lot of stress on her brain or her body.
I'm sure
So
it did.
I also see her point that since they did decide to close the office for a whole week because it wasn't her decision, the mayor closed the office. The county mayor, Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris, closed the office for a
Okay, well
week.
that's different then. That's different. Okay.
Yeah. So I could see her saying, well, this is a time for me to recoup and relax and get some of this
Yeah.
stress off of me.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's always two sides to a story.
Right.
And people, you have to try to think about that. While it is not a good look, it was not her decision to
Yeah, it was
close
out
the
of her
office
control.
for a week.
Yeah, it was
Right.
out of her control. So that changes everything.
Yes. It was not her decision to close it for a week. And that's what people don't understand. Before people make a judgment on somebody, because I started it off that way, because I'm just letting her know and her followers know that that's the way people looking at it. That is not a good look for her.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Because they don't take the time to think about the other side. You
No.
see, like me, I'm an
Not in
analyzer.
the, no, they do not. In a crisis situation, they do not see the other side.
No, they just mad.
Yeah.
They just
So Paul,
furious because they can't
hey
get their
Paul.
tag. Hi, Paul.
Yeah.
How you doing? It appears mom has a cow.
You take us some chicken soup.
Tell me if you need to take us some chicken soup. Hello,
All
guys.
right, all right.
No, I don't have a cold. I have sinuses all the time. I took 2 sinus pills yesterday, Paul,
Yeah.
and I went to sleep about 7 and did not wake up until 8:15 this morning. So I'm
Oh,
dealing with my
that's good
sinuses
rest.
again. But
That's
Rita
good
say
rest.
amen. Rita say amen about the tag situation.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now,
it's ugly.
to all of those people out there who are upset, let Emily Pearls from the 901 show give y'all some relief. Now, this is what you do. Go to shelbycounty.gov website. Go to the Shelby County website. In the search bar, look in there for wheel tax refund. You can get your $50 back that you paid for last year for your tags. That
What?
will be a consolation. That's every year. Yes.
I didn't
Every
know that.
year. Yes, you did it. Well,
No.
yes. I'm filling mine out tomorrow. You can go online and fill it out online, and you can do this process online. I do mine every year, get my $50 back. But yes, because you pay for the tax. See, here's the deal. That $50 wheel tax was put on us back in the 90s. And it was
Okay.
supposed to be to go toward education.
Okay.
And then when the lottery came to Tennessee,
Uh-huh.
oh, Paul, you got your sinuses too. Oh, Rita, I want you to meet Paul from Canada. He lives in Ontario, Canada. This is Paul Sanders. Paul, meet Rita Sweeney. And this is Rita. Let me put Rita's picture up here. This is my dear good friend and former co-worker, Paul from Canada, Miss Rita Sweeney, my dear friend. And Paul says, wouldn't they freak if they got one from Ontario? Yeah, a license plate. I, you talking about the tax refund?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I think
didn't
he's
know
talking
that
about.
either. You didn't know
I
that
didn't know.
either. Okay,
Hey.
let me pull it up. I'm gonna pull up the site, Shelby, and I'm
Okay.
gonna share it.
What site you going to?
Shelby, Shelby County .gov. I think that's the way it's listed. .gov. My V on my keyboard. I'm gonna bring up the website for y'all. It's Shelby County TN.gov. And I'm getting ready to share the site. Let me
TN.
.gov. Shelby County TN.gov. And I'm getting ready to share the website with y'all so y'all can see it, okay? And
Okay.
we can out and I will guide y'all through it. All right. So let me share now. This one and there. Bring it up. Okay. Okay. I don't see enlarge it. Uh, hmm. Enlarge, enlarge. Well, reduce it in order. Okay, let's try this. Okay. All right, so right here, I'm looking for, let me see if I put it this way. This might look better. One of my strings have some issues. Okay, I put us at the bottom so that finger try
I see it.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
do my best. It says I'm looking for. So in here I'm gonna put wheel tax
Okay.
refund.
Okay.
Oh, I read it right. Wheel tax with X refund. All right, and I hit. I don't know if they call it a rebate or refund, but my screen's so large it's gonna take a minute to come. There you go. It's changing now. Okay, see that? Wheel tax refund. Wait a minute.
Okay. Okay.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. They give me some items here. Let me just put in wheel tax. EEL. Uh-oh. HEEL tax. Okay. All right. Wait for it. See what in it for it to come up. But it's just see, it's the $50 to tell you how much they pay. $50 is what we pay on our taxes in Memphis.
Okay.
German only pays
Okay.
$5. I'm gonna get to the form and say how do I how do I
You're breaking up a little bit, and we got a delay.
um okay, I'm setting up WHEEL tax Shelby County rebate. Okay, they call it rebate. Okay, now I'm gonna take this page down. Can you
Uh
can y'all
huh.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Uh
Can,
huh.
okay, all
Yeah, I
right,
can hear you. We got a
all
delay.
right. So it's in the share.
We got a delay.
Okay. Hold on. That's because I'm trying to share 2 minute pages. Okay, I'm coming up back over here now. Okay. Okay, there you go. This is the form. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Tim?
Yeah.
See,
Yes.
this is the form.
Yes.
And you have to go, let me change that website. Write this down. It's ShelbyCountyTrustee.com. ShelbyCountyTrustee.com. And Rita, are you there?
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Uh, Shelby County Trustee, USTE.com.
Okay. Okay.
This is the form. And actually, it's easier to find if you can Google. Because when I went to that government website just then, it wasn't popular.
Yeah.
And so write
Yeah.
this down. Okay. And as says, please complete the following. Instance, attach proof of age, copy of your driver's license, state ID, or birth certificate. Attach proof of all household income, $25,000 maximum. So that means that anybody that makes $25,000 or less can get $50 back every year off of your tags, no matter how many cars you got. Attach a copy of current paid Tennessee vehicle registration. And are you under the age 65 and applying for the program due to disability? So even if uh, you are under 65, you can still get it. You can still get this rebate if you are disabled, but it's really for everybody. Everybody. They don't announce this and they a lot because they don't want to pay this money back out. This is our money,
Who do we show our ID to?
and
Who do we show our ID to?
you just attach it online. See, listen, I'm in the read now. On August 7th, 2001, the 2001 now, this is a long time ago. The Shelby County Commission increased the tax to $50 for personal automobiles of county residents. The commission also added two new regulations to the Shelby County wheel tax reimbursement program. One of those rules increased the maximum yearly income to qualify to $25,000 a year. The other provision allows persons with current disability license plate to qualify regardless if they meet all other requirements. Maximum household income per year to qualify is $25,000. Applicant must be 65 or older or at the time of registration renewal, or persons with a current disability license plate may qualify regardless of age. Hang must be the person requesting the reimbursement. Oh, so now they changed it. Now they're saying only one vehicle per household per year. In it, if you had two vehicles, you get both of them. So now they changed only one vehicle per household per
Okay.
year will be eligible for the reimbursement.
Okay.
The application process is online, and I just showed it to y'all. They say there's no need to apply in person. Application can be completed and mailed with proper verification attached. If approved, a check will be mailed to the individual on the application within 8 weeks. Verification requirements, proof of income, copies of your social security statement, proof of your pension, and any other income should be attached. And be submitted. Like if you paid for your tax with a check,
Yeah.
you can have a copy.
Yeah.
But you can also use your bank statement. You know, just the other part that shows Shelby County for your tag amount. That's what I use. Um, and then I always keep my receipt too. I send both of them. And then you show proof of your age, a copy of the current driver's license, the ID, birth certificate should be attached. I always send a copy of my driver's license
That's a lot.
of your with tax attaching a copy.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but it's worth $50. But attaching a competency certification of vehicle registration for the current year. So I'm going. They got the address where you mail it to, And I'm going to send mine in. Let me stop sharing. I'm gonna fill mine out tomorrow because I'll show tomorrow, and I'm gonna get everything attached, and I'm gonna mail it because you have to do it before uh, the end of the year. So, and like for instance, you can't get your $50 for 2021. So you have to
Okay.
do it if you want. You have to do it on the year that you pay for your tax. Did you get that information, Rita? Okay. All right. Next topic up. All right, Paul. Paul wants you to tell another neighbor story. We'll let him tell one at the end, okay? We'll let him tell one at the end. Let me take us back to up to 100%. There we go. I'll let him tell one at the end, Paul. Right now, we're going to go to break. When we come back, the next hot topic, we got two more for you that happened in 901. So stick and stay. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
All right.
Start this year with a beautiful smile. Do you cover your mouth with your hand to talk? Do you look down or up in order to smile? If you answer yes, then you need to see Dr. Corey. 901 300 4800. Remember, a smile is the prettiest thing you'll ever wear. So invest in yourself today. Call Dr. Corey now. 901 300 4800. Dental Expressions PLLC, 3704 Summer Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38122. 901 300 4800. Dental Expression, a proud sponsor of the Emily Pearl Show.
Okay, we're back.
All right.
All right. The next hot topic, y'all, is um say Gina. All right. Um the next hot topic is the superintendent of the Board of Education, Memphis Shelby County City Schools, turned
Hot
in his
mess.
resignation.
Hot
Turned
mess.
in his resignation. They did an investigation on him, so I guess he said he guilty. I guess he said his own self he guilty.
He is.
Excuse me, because they had the meeting today, and he appeared in person and turned in his meeting, turned in his resignation. So the board accepted his resignation, and the basis of it is that he had had several affairs with school employees during his tenure there as superintendent, and they don't feel like that is a good um, what do you call it, leader impression for the young
Right.
children. Yeah.
Right.
What do you think about it, Tim?
Well, I find it it's a horrible situation, but I also watched the guy who broke that news out, which was Thaddeus Matthews, about all the affairs and the sexual acts that was going on. I mean, it's just an ugly look all the way around, and it's very ugly, for the public. So I agree with them accepting his resignation. You know what I mean? Because you got to take a stand somewhere,
Uh-huh.
and this right here is just a hot mess.
Well, it's not the first time. I mean, when you were in school, and I'm not gonna call no name, but
Okay.
you know who the superintendent was,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
he had he had an affair and a child. So
Okay, okay,
yeah, but and the child lived in our old neighborhood. I mean, the lady lived in our old
okay.
neighborhood. This happened when you were in junior high school,
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
he made her principal of your junior high school. hmm And when the lady came in, I'm not calling no names. I can talk to you on private about it. But yeah, she ended up having a child by my boy, I believe.
Okay.
But they didn't raise the ruckus about it then. It was I Rita said she remember.
I see you,
Uh,
Rita.
yeah, and I knew the lady personally, and so it was they just didn't talk about it back then in those days.
Well, I don't think she was principal when I was there because I had Mr.
Oh
Gillespie.
yeah, she was
She
because I
was
had to come over there about an issue
with
that
me.
something had happened. I don't remember what it
Okay,
was.
okay.
Oh, I remember what it was that time when you had that red Mustang and
Yeah,
that hazing went on and she wasn't gonna do anything about it because she
yeah,
said it was happening off campus.
yeah.
And I told her, yes, yeah, it was gonna be something done about it. And I told her, and she wasn't gonna do nothing about it. She didn't have to worry about it because if I had to deal with her personally, I would be her worst nightmare. And
Right.
I went to
Okay.
juvenile court, and
Yeah.
we got recompense for the damage.
I
Me
didn't know that.
and Betty, and Miss Henderson,
Yeah,
Darwin's mom. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Bessie.
we did. Betsy. Yeah,
Oh, y'all did?
yeah, we did.
Yeah. Okay. So that was high school.
That was that wasn't no high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah. The Hazen part, that was high school.
That was a high.
Hamilton.
Well, we got that was two separate incidents then. Well,
Okay.
I know it was an incident. It must have been something with the football team because I
Okay.
know
Yeah.
it was me and Bessie that confronted her
Okay.
because it had
Okay.
something to do with you and
Bill.
Vale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and me and her both went over there to talk to her,
Okay.
and she was just trying to brush us off. I told her, no, you're not brushing me off because I know you. You from the
Right. Uh
hood.
oh.
You
Uh
live
oh.
right around the corner from me. I
Uh
say you
oh.
don't want me to be your worst nightmare.
Right. Okay. Okay. Way to
She
go.
said, I said we'll send Tim over to the guy that resigned today to his place for a visit and straighten that guy out. I know that's right, because one thing I can say about my son, the whole time that he was married, 25 years that he was married, he never did have an affair
No.
um, on his marriage. I can tell
No.
you that. He
No.
went through all those ups and downs and took them like a Navy man. And
Yeah.
you know, and then when the kids got grown, he said, "Well, I can exit stage left now."
Yeah.
So that
No
was the right
doubt.
way to do it. That was the right way to do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We need men to stand up like that. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
And
That's
a
right.
lot of a lot of the guys are just, promiscuous. If that's the way you want to lead your life, please inform your partner and be honest about it. Because that's where the bastard children, all of that comes into play. and that's an ugly look. It really is. So yeah, I thank God that I stuck with it. My
Yeah,
two children I had by one woman and one woman only.
that's
Those are the
right.
only two children of mine. So
That's
yeah,
right.
that was the way you raised me.
That's the
So
way I raised
therefore,
you.
I carried it out.
And that's where it comes from,
Yeah,
raising. A lot of times, uh, I know back then when you were little, a lot of parents didn't want to discuss life with their children. But where
right,
they gonna get it from? It's better for them to get it from you.
right.
We'll say amen, Tim. Eh, and Rita's son, I don't have no children out there nowhere either. Amen,
All
Rita.
right,
That's right.
all right. That's a good thing.
And Paul says, some Canada, Paul from Canada says, yeah, I never left any of my wives. He said, never wives with an S on it. Common law wives with my children.
With
He
you.
say, so he like you, Tim. He say,
Okay,
he,
okay. Way
he
to
was
go,
he was
Paul.
like you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Outstanding, man. Outstanding.
Mm-hmm. Mary, are you still with us in Michigan? Mary in Kalamazoo, Michigan. You still? Mary says she just like to listen. I'm gonna have to chat with Mary on Messenger to make sure my baby girl is all right because normally she chats a lot and she may not be feeling well.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
gonna take time out and probably call you tomorrow
yeah.
on FaceTime, Mary. Okay?
Right, yeah. Keep
Yeah,
checking on her.
yeah. I gotta check on y'all up there in Kalamazoo, one of my favorite cities.
Yeah.
I love Kalamazoo, Michigan. That's where I got the best uh, Greek Greek fried chicken I ever had in my life. The only fried. Mary says she's still there. She said, yes, I like to listen and learn. All right,
Okay.
Mary.
All
Mary from
right.
Kalamazoo, Michigan. All right. And Paul also says he never cheated. He never abused on them either. All
Hey, that's
right.
great. That's great, man.
Awesome. So, our next hot topic before we go
Okay.
is there was an issue, a racial profiling issue that happened at one of the big famous restaurants in the 901 Memphis, Tennessee, in East Memphis on Saturday,
Okay.
where a family was told that they had to leave the restaurant because they smell like marijuana. And it's
Mm.
uh-oh. All right. I know y'all want to hear that one. Stick and stay. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this. All right.
All right.
The Cupboard Restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is world famous for some of the best food and southern hospitality you'll ever find and is a celebrity favorite. Open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. The Cupboard Restaurant is located at 1400 Union Avenue, one block east of Cleveland, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got a large group? Groups of any size are welcome, and catering is available. While you're there, pick up a copy of Charles Capala's world-famous Cupboard Cookbook. Check out their website at www.thecupboardrestaurant.com. That's The Cupboard Restaurant, 1400 Union, 901-276-8015. A proud sponsor of The Emily Pearl Show.
All right. I just want to make one correction on the covered restaurant. The breakfast
Uh-huh.
all day is
Mm-hmm.
now $6.99. They had to go up because of the cost of food and the cost of living.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
it had been at $4.99 for years. So everybody know how high food is now. Shoot, I've been
Yes,
eating
indeed.
tuna and uh
Me
and
too.
cheese and crackers and uh beanie weenie. I can't afford no meat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm the same way right now. I'm the same way. Got a lot of cold
Pitiful.
cuts going on.
Yes, pitiful. Paul
Yeah,
says,
steak and eggs
steak and
sound
eggs
good.
sound good and a slice of homemade pie. Yeah, they do. They have
They
steak and
got it.
eggs and they have homemade pies. They do.
Uh
They
huh.
have homemade pecan pie, homemade coconut custard pie, homemade sweet potato pie, homemade apple pie,
Yeah.
and homemade lemon meringue pie. I know them all.
Yes,
Rita
indeed. That's
said,
your spot.
Rita say that's still not bad compared to other places. You're right, Rita.
No, it's
Plus,
not.
they serve breakfast all day, like the IHOP,
Yeah.
and this home cooked breakfast. You
Right.
know, you get your eggs, you can get grits, you can get bacon or sausage, and homemade biscuits. Rita says, I have never eaten there. Well, stop by there and tell them that Miss Emily Pearl sent you. Well, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop by
That's the
there
one you want to check
sometime.
out, Rick.
And Paul says, in Canada, Paul says, by the time I get paid for the gas to get there, I would be big and outside for a meal. Paul, what is the price of your gas a gallon in Canada, in Ontario? Type that in for us. Ours went down a little bit here in
Yeah, a
the
little under
United
5.
States. Yeah, what are y'all paying up there now? Rita says, sounds like they are better than IHOP. Oh, yeah, they are. Definitely,
They
most
are.
definitely.
They are.
And she say, okay, she will stop by. Paul, what do you pay for a gallon of gas up there now? But anyway, while Paul is typing that in
Uh huh.
about this racial profiling, so this is
Yeah,
on the
let's get to
news.
it.
This is on Channel 13 this morning. A family, a husband and his wife and family, I don't know how many kids it was asked to. Oh, Paul says unreal. It cost
Over
me
100
over
dollars.
$100 to fill his tank. Oh my God. Get
Yeah.
out of the city. What? Oh
Probably
my
got a big
goodness.
vehicle. It's probably a truck,
You
SUV.
got an SUV. How many
Yeah.
gallons does it hold? 50? 50 gallons? How many gallons? How many gallons does it hold, Paul? Good grief. But that's unreal. $100. God Almighty.
Yeah, I
They
knew
haven't.
you
So
had an
y'all haven't
SUV or a
gone down.
truck.
Y'all haven't gone down any in Canada. Sounds like y'all are going up in Canada.
Yeah.
He said he have no clue how many gallons it is. Well, Paul, all you gotta do is look on the gas tank. It'll tell you how many gallons it was put in there if you fill it up from empty to fill.
Yeah.
But I know you probably like me. You probably don't wait till it's empty. Cause I know when I get a half a tank, I'm going to the pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran out of gas. He said he just hand over $80. Wait a minute. He said I just hand over 80 or more and drive away.
That's one way
All
of
right.
putting it.
All right then. Well, you know what, Paul? It's still a blessing
It
because you
is.
got the 80 to hand over. Amen.
Absolutely. Man.
Amen. So, anywho,
Okay.
this is on the news this morning. So this family was told by the waitress. The waitress came to wait on them, and then uh, I think she brought the water. I don't even know if she wrote the order down, but in less than a few minutes, she came back and told them that she was gonna have to ask them to leave the restaurant. Hi, Sandra from Memphis, 901.
Hey,
How you doing?
hey,
Good,
Sandra.
great to hear from you. And so, anyway, the man asked her why would they have to leave, and so she said that they smell like marijuana. Now, this was an African American family. And he
Mm.
said, "Damn, you mistaken." He said that. And they had him on the news. He said what he said, and he said what they said. So I'm getting this from the man I saw with the words
On
coming out of his
TV.
mouth. that it happened
Yeah.
to. This ain't
Right.
no he said, she said stuff, okay?
Right. Okay.
And so, um, so he said, no, he questioned her about it, and she said, well, she still was gonna have to ask him to leave because the smell was interfering with the other diners eating. Paul from Canada says, hello, Sandra. And so he asked to speak to the manager. And so she went back there, supposedly to get the manager, and she comes back. And
Mm.
she says that she spoke with the manager, and the manager said that they would still have to leave. And this was at Houston's
Oh boy.
restaurant in East Memphis on Poplar. Let me tell y'all where it was, where this all happened.
Yeah.
Yes. And so the man told her this. He said, ma'am, he said, you and your manager are seriously mistaken. He said, because I am a police officer and my wife is a principal at a school here.
Uh-oh.
And she said, oh, well, wait just a minute. Let the manager know. So she goes back there, and
Uh-huh.
this time the manager comes out,
Imagine that.
offers his apologies, and she offers her apologies. And I think, I don't know if he say they left anyway or they stayed and ate. But on the news, that the news channel tried to call the Houston's restaurant to talk to them,
Yeah.
and they gave them a statement, and they said that that was one of the requirements that they have. One of the rules that they have in their restaurant is that if people do come in smelling like marijuana, they do ask them to leave. But in this
Okay.
case, but in this case, it was mistake. They were mistaken, and that they offered their apologies and invited the family to come and eat Saturday on them. So the man that
Well,
this happened to, the police officer that this happened to, he said he will never go to Houston again. So I guess he won't be taking them up on their free invite. That's what
yeah.
Paul's saying. Paul says they should have given them a free meal. That's what they're doing. They're telling
Yeah.
them now, Paul. They told Channel 13 that they invited him to come and eat, him and his family to come and eat this Saturday free. Excuse me. This happened on Saturday, this past Saturday. So they must have left. I don't know
Yeah,
because
but
they was
go
because
ahead.
they'll put your bad taste in your mouth. You know you don't want to eat the food now because they might spit in it or anything. He probably
Yeah.
left. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like to me that the waitress did use racial profiling. Um,
Hmm.
and I'm sure it's not her first time doing it. You know what I mean? She took that rule that they had and she applied it in
Oh,
the
I
wrong
forgot to
situation.
tell you. They showed he posted it on Facebook as to what happened, and
Yes.
they had a whole list of people that said the same thing had happened to them, and
Yeah.
they were African American.
Imagine that. Yeah. So she's
So
been doing that.
they've been doing that a
Yeah.
lot of times. Paul said we should join them and get a free meal, but
I
they
don't
say
want to
they
eat
not
that,
going
Paul.
back. They say they're
I
not
wouldn't
going
either.
back.
They don't have to
And,
worry about me going.
now I've never eaten there before. I think, and yes, I did. I ate there one time,
I
and then
think
but
that's what
this
I
was
ate.
back. This was back in the 90s. This was back
Mm.
in the 90s. I ate there one time, and they had some really good Italian spinach. But because when I eat, uh, when I order Italian spinach, I remember the places that has the best Italian spinach,
Right.
and they did have some really good Italian spinach.
Right.
But that's the only time I ever ate there. I'm not a patron of Houston's anyway,
Yeah.
but I definitely won't be a patron there now. You know
Oh
what I'm
no,
saying? And just
definitely
think, now that a lot of people have heard about this, a lot of other people, if they were thinking about going, they sure not gonna go.
not. Right.
So gee whiz, I'm like you,
Yeah.
Paul. Geez. So that's what's
Wow.
been going on in 901.
Yeah.
Paul says, I blame them. We are all human. Well, most of us. He said, get over this color and faith thing. That's right, Paul, because look, but now I can understand the marijuana because I don't like to smell cigarette smoke
Yeah, that's understandable.
when I'm eating. When
Yeah,
I'm
that's
eating, I don't like
understandable.
to smell cigarette smoke because it messes up the taste of the food. I do understand
Yeah,
that.
right.
That was a problem I used to have with two of my husbands.
Yeah,
Only one of them didn't smoke, but you know, and I've been a smoker. So, but they would get frustrated because when we eat together, they couldn't smoke right after they finished eating because men always beat women eating first.
right.
Men always finish first. And I'm still
Yeah,
eating, and then the smoke is coming in my nose, and I'm trying to eat my food. It's messing up my meal. So I can understand the restaurant side of it. That's why I say it's
yeah,
always two sides to a story. However, this particular case had to definitely be wrong because it was a
yes,
police officer and a
yes,
principal of a school. And you
yes,
know
and
they did not smell like a marijuana.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And here's the thing about that. Yeah, the young people here do have that bad.
Yeah,
I don't know why they do that, but they do have that bad when it comes to the marijuana smoke.
yeah,
But like
yeah.
you said, this was an incident that didn't apply at all.
Mm-mm,
Yeah,
mm-mm,
that was
mm-mm.
just her racial profiling, in
So
my opinion.
the policeman said racial profiling. So I'm thinking that they're probably going to file a lawsuit.
I wouldn't blame them.
I wouldn't blame them either.
Mm-mm.
I would too. I would
Yeah,
too because I mean these are highly respected people in their professions in the
exactly,
community, and
exactly.
this time you just picked on the wrong one,
On
baby.
the wrong one. Yeah. Well,
You
in
finally
actuality,
got caught.
she got the right
Finally,
one. Yeah, for messing
yeah, she
with them.
finally got caught. Finally got
Uh huh.
caught.
Yeah.
Well, all right, we had some fun. Hey, Ernestine. Ever ready? Ernestine is watching, but she's not in the comment column.
All right. All
You'll
right.
have to do the replay, Ernestine, because we talked about a lot of stuff that was going on down here in the 901 with our
Yes,
tag situation, with racial profiling, and the superintendent,
man.
um, having to resign because he was having affairs with women in the
Mm.
school system. Paul says you can't smoke in any restaurant bars here. No, no, we can't. Most of the ones here in
Yeah.
901, you can't smoke either.
No.
People have to go outside.
Uh huh.
And I appreciate that because you want to just smell your food. You really don't
Yeah.
want to smell anything else. And it's the same
That's
thing for
understandable.
me. And I'll tell you something else that interferes with my meal. Somebody with some strong perfume on and they closest by me. God, I can't stand it. All I smell is their perfume. And
Yeah.
I would get up and move
Yeah.
because I mean people can just put on a whole bottle of cologne.
Right.
Uh, Paul say true and smokers.
And
Yeah,
he's,
he's a smoker. He say he's a
uh,
smoker. Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, so are a lot of people. But
Yeah,
I'm
she's
just
been that
saying,
way she's been that way for years, y'all. I
yeah.
even as I was a young man coming up, she never did stand and smoke with her food. She just
No,
don't.
no. I was a smoker. I smoked, but I don't want to smell it while I'm eating. I don't
Yeah,
want to smell nothing. I like to savor
the
my
flavor.
food and the
Yeah,
aroma of it. I just want to
right.
smell my food coming in my nose while I'm eating
Yeah,
that good stuff.
yeah.
But that's been fun, and that's
Yes.
a lot of information. Y'all be sure to go to. Let me type this in here.
Yeah, let's
Shelby
do that.
County www dot Shelby Helby
Shelby
Shelby
County
County
trustee.
trustee dot .gov, wasn't it? Or com. Let me see.
Com. I got com
.com.
written down. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm typing this in for y'all. Is it gonna show? Comment didn't show. Is it? I typed it in. Let me type it in here then. It'll show in here.
Okay.
I can put it in there.
All right. All right.
www. On my phone. I use my phone to type it in.
Okay.
HELDY county. UNTY. Trustee. HEL.
Mm-hmm.
Trustee.com.
Right.
Okay. It should come up down here now.
There it is. I
There it
see
is.
it.
Okay. That's the website that y'all go to. 901. Everybody in 901. If you make $25,000 or less, um, you can get a rebate on your tax. Now they are saying 65. They're changed that you must be 65. But that's something they just put in there. And if I were you, I would send it anyway and just see, because that part, that's something new. That wasn't
Yeah.
there last year. That
Right.
wasn't there last year, and that's discriminatory. And
It
because
is.
everybody's supposed to be able to get that wheel tax back, it's supposed to
Uh-huh.
be funded to everybody. A class action suit need to be filed about that,
Yeah.
because it's
I
supposed to
agree
be
on
for
that.
everybody. If that was the case, then uh, only the people of 65 wouldn't have to pay wheel tax.
Right.
You know, so I mean, you discriminating either way they doing it. That's discrimination. Because if you
Yeah.
only gonna give the $50 back to the people that are 65 older or disabled, then you should not charge them the $50 in the first place, right?
I agree. Yeah. Makes sense to me.
But if you're only gonna give it to one class of people and not to everybody, that's unequal and that's unfair. That's a
Yeah.
class action suit.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's what I would do. But I'm getting mine, so I'm not gonna be the one filing suit.
I'm just
Paul said, I'm just outside, way outside the 901 area. I know that's right, Paul. So, how much do you have to
yeah.
pay for your tags up there? By the way, I'm just curious in Canada. Do you have to pay for your tags or licenses or stickers, things like that for your vehicle? And while Paul is typing that in, Tim, your closing remarks.
Man, another good show. Very informative.
Hot
Good
mic. It
reaction.
was hot mic tonight, for real.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it was going down tonight. I can't wait till the next show. Glad
Uh,
everybody showed up and pitched in with us and gave their input. As
Yeah, thank y'all
always,
so much for your interaction. We love the
yes, yes,
interaction. And I'm
absolutely.
so happy to see my good friend and my former coworker. And that's amazing when you can still have a friend from when you worked together years and years and years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, that's a
And
beautiful
this
thing.
Miss Rita is my girl, y'all. Paul from
Yeah.
Ontario, Canada. That's my girl. We got along well as
yes,
co-workers. We were magnetically drawn to each other,
I
and
can
we are
remember.
still friends. Yeah, Tim
Yeah,
remember.
I
Uh-huh.
remember Miss Rita.
And she has a son. She has only one son too, Paul, from Canada. His name is Jamal, and he is such a
Yeah,
nice young
Jamal.
man.
Uh-huh.
He like my son. He's like my son. I'll adopt him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Paul says awesome. Let's see. He just discovered something. Paul, was that you? Paul says, I just discovered that they were still taking child support from me. 3 years overdue, as my children are 21 and 22. What? You better go get your money back.
Yeah, sound like some back pay to me.
Paul, you're going to file a lawsuit to get your money back. I don't like to file lawsuits. I filed a few, but I don't file them unnecessarily. I really I have to be. I mean, it really have to be super duper wrong
For you to
for
find.
me to file a lawsuit. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Paul said, yeah, he think he might have to. All
All
right.
right. All right.
Well, listen, guys, I just want to say thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. It's been so much fun. It's been hot
Yeah.
mic, hot mic, hot mic.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And if you listen to the closing song, you can see that's why we call it hot mic in our theme song because
All right. All
we
right.
keep you informed, but we put the fun with it. All right.
Absolutely.
So me and Tim and Sybil will be here on Friday night.
Yes.
And we got a special guest for y'all on Friday night.
Uh-oh.
Paul from Ontario, you got to be on here Friday night. We got a
Yeah.
special guest that is coming on the show that was referred to us by Elaine Presley of Graceland.
Okay.
Elaine Presley of Graceland referred this guest to our show, and this guest is going to be on our show.
All right.
And
Wonderful.
so it's going to be a super show. So
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
see y'all.
Sounds it.
Rita, if you can, tune in. This is a young African American young man. And he said, oh, is Led Zeppelin coming? No, 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 it's not Led Zeppelin. He's an African American young man. That's the only clue I'm gonna give out, okay?
Okay.
All right then. So that's our time, and we'll see y'all. Thank y'all again. Don't forget Friday night, 7 o'clock, for
All
the
right.
Emily Pearl Show.
All
Night to
right.
night, everybody.
Good night.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show.